we are kicking things off with the incredible sound of Chicago indie rock. Friko is going for broke with their new sophomore album, something worth waiting for. Singer-guitarist Nico Capetin is proving to be one of the most magnetic young front people in rock, delivering tender-hearted indie rock songs with a clarity and earnestness that feels absolutely vital right now. This album is packed with youthful gusto and confident mastery, and you need to hear how Friko is redefining what it means to make music in today's world.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALAN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we shift gears entirely to the gridiron as we dive deep into the Green Bay Packers action. Larry McCarron breaks down the incredible performance of offensive lineman Sean Rhyan, detailing how he stepped up as center last year ahead of his first full season in the middle. We also look at other major defensive plays, including D.L. Baron Sorrell's reflection on his 2025 season and the incredible performances from Javon Bullard and Kaizian Nixon. Now, let's take a detour into the world of timeless artistry with a story about Dan Fogelberg. Dan Fogelberg made a secret dream come true by embarking on an unexpected tour, teaming up with drummer Joe Vital to form the band Frankie and the Aliens. We explore how this unexpected collaboration allowed Dan to stretch his creative legs, exploring a new blues vein while showcasing his incredible songwriting and guitar prowess. And finally, we wrap up with a look at the upcoming collegiate competition as Slippery Rock University prepares for the PSAC tournament. Tyler McIntosh from Athletic Communication gives us the latest on the rock set for the tournament on May 5th, 2026. Don't miss these stories and analysis, so stay tuned right here for all the latest updates. Chicago indie rock band Friko has released their sophomore album, something worth waiting for, which critics are describing as a significant artistic statement. The album's impact stems not just from their growing success in larger venues, but from the profound sincerity with which they approach their music. Friko channels tender-hearted indie rock songs with intense focus, presenting them with an earnestness that resonates in contrast to broader societal concerns. The music is framed as a reminder of the joys worth defending against authoritarianism. Singer-guitarist Nico Capetin is emerging as a magnetic young frontman, skillfully balancing compelling vulnerability in his voice with powerful, full-throated delivery. The band's lineup has evolved since their 2024 debut, Where We've Been, Where We Go From Here, with the addition of guitarist Corgan Robb and bassist David Fuller joining the core duo of Capetin and drummer Bailey Minzenberger. This expanded four-piece configuration injects youthful energy and confident mastery into their blustery, soaring indie rock sound, creating an experience where the music feels singularly important. The report also highlighted a call to action for support of the publication that reviewed the album, emphasizing that reader donations are crucial for the continued production of the content. The Green Bay Packers organization is currently generating significant buzz across various positions, with analyst Larry McCarron providing in-depth breakdowns of key player performances and team dynamics. McCarron has dissected numerous impactful moments, ranging from offensive line adjustments to standout defensive plays and quarterback performances. On the offensive side, McCarron highlighted offensive lineman Sean Rhyan's successful transition to center, stepping up ahead of his first full season in the position. The team's success was also attributed to crucial plays, including a sequence that evolved from an inside zone run into a 41-yard touchdown pass, and the significant roll of yards after the catch in victories against the Steelers. Tight end Tucker Kraft was noted as the most complete in the game. Defensively, the unit showed strength against multiple opponents. Baron Sorrell was identified as a playmaking force against the Vikings, while Lucas Van Ness was a defensive bright spot in the matchup against the Ravens. Other defensive contributors included Carrington Valentine in the effort against the Eagles, and Xavier McKinney, who remained a force against Carolina despite opponent attempts to contain him. Additionally, Aaron Mosby made big-time hits on the Giants' kick returns. Quarterback Malik Willis has consistently risen to every challenge, with McCarron detailing his latest performance. The team's longest run of the season came against the league's top rushing defense, a feat McCarron thoroughly analyzed. Beyond the on-field action, the reporting touches on personnel and future outlook. WR Matthew Golden offered a preview of his sophomore season following his playoff debut, and second-year safety Javon Bullard was praised as a top performer who excels in both coverage and hitting. Head coach Matt LaFleur was quoted regarding the work ethic of DL Barron Sorrell. Furthermore, the team has announced a partnership with UW Health. The coverage also extends to the 2026 NFL draft prospects, with analysts pointing toward potential Day 3 and Day 2 difference-makers at the interior offensive line, receivers, running backs, and defensive lines, while also featuring updates on players like Anthony Belton and the general state of the team as the draft approaches. Songwriter Dan Fogelberg achieved a significant career milestone by embarking on an unexpected tour, blending his established folk rock sound with an exploratory foray into blues. Following the release of his albums Windows and Walls in 1984 and High Country Snows in 1985, which showcased a stylistic shift toward bluegrass, Fogelberg sought to refresh his musical direction. To achieve this, he enlisted drummer Joe Vital, known for his work with artists like Crosby, Stills and Nash, Joe Walsh and Peter Frampton, to form a temporary blues band called Frankie and the Aliens. During a 2-week run playing bars and dives across Colorado, the group explored a blues-infused sound, with Vital noting that Fogelberg, who admired artists like B.B. King, revealed a different side of himself as a guitarist and vocalist. The experience proved highly successful, with management revealing that the venue for the final show, the Rainbow Music Hall in Denver, was packed despite slow ticket sales for the unknown blues act, as fans embraced both Fogelberg's hits and his newfound guitar prowess. Bassist Mark Andes echoed this sentiment, describing Fogelberg's ability to command a room with just a guitar or piano. The reunion of Fogelberg's core musicians, including Andes, Robert McEntee, and Michael Hanna, is set for this weekend at the Friends and Legends concert in Peoria, Illinois, featuring guest vocalists Templeton Thompson and Sam Gay, alongside Gene Fogelberg and multi-instrumentalist Tim Haar. Beyond the live performances, Fogelberg's legacy is being celebrated through the recent opening of a new exhibit at the Peoria Riverfront Museum, titled simply Fogelberg. This exhibition, part of the Peoria Plays America series, explores the public and private aspects of the songwriter's life through his artwork, objects, and instruments, offering a rich collection that includes materials brought back from Santa Fe. Legendary photographer Henry Diltz will be present during the weekend to present Fogelberg's photographs. Fogelberg was recognized as a Renaissance man, with Diltz highlighting his talents spanning painting, photography, classical piano, guitar, and songwriting. The Fogelberg Foundation of Peoria continues to honor his memory through various projects, including a permanent memorial, tribute concerts, and initiatives focused on prostate cancer awareness. Furthermore, the musicians have recently collaborated to record new instrumental arrangements of Fogelberg's work in the album Minstrel. Melodies of Dan Fogelberg, released in 2025, further cementing his enduring impact on music and culture. Slippery Rock University Athletics has set the stage for the upcoming PSAC tournament with their baseball team. The team is scheduled to compete on May 5, 2026, at 3:00 p.m. This marks a significant event in the team's season as they prepare for the competitive environment of the conference tournament. Tyler McIntosh, Athletic Communication, confirmed the schedule details for the upcoming matchup.